Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of Soviet Republic Workers and Resources. Oh, hang on, let me get this music down a bit because it's quite loud. I'll do. Right, so let's go to our tutorial series again. And last time we were in basic mechanics and we have done construction. I don't know why it's not ticked. So now it's going to be waste management for today. So once we do all these tutorials, we're going to then go ahead and play our own game and see how we do. So if you haven't caught up on the previous episodes, then have a look on the channel and you'll see should be a playlist with the episodes that we did previously. So let's see. Let's wait for this to load and then we'll carry on with our tutorial of Soviet Republic Workers and Resources. Okay, so here we go. So we're doing waste and demolition tutorial. So we have to build an incinerator which can burn the garbage or the rubbish, as you say in English, garbage American, and turn into small amounts of ash. So also we've got to bear in mind that the garbage such as metals and construction cannot be burned and it produces pollution, so we've got to put outside the city. Okay, so there is our point that we've got to put our incinerator. And to recap, just navigating around the map with the WASD keys, W up, S down, A, D left and right, and holding the mouse button, sorry, the middle mouse lets you sort of rotate, and moving the mouse wheel in and out allows you to zoom in and out. So we're going to go here and go to waste and the networks, click on incinerator, and we're just going to use the mouse to rotate our building look and place it over the outline, and there we go. So we built outside the city, as they said, and now we've got to build a dump. Okay. Apparently this will extend the incinerator's input storage. Okay. So let's build a little dump by here. Sounds like an awful word, doesn't it? Dump. Alright, let's line it up. So you can see it's built a connection. Well, has it built a connection or we need to build a connection? I don't know. So here you go. Incinerator is a factory that consumes and produces waste. If we leave the factory connection two-way, which is what it is at the moment, the incinerator will use a connected storage for both input and output, causing the ash and other remains after burning to be stuck in a never-ending cycle. Is that good or is it bad? Okay, so it's telling us that we need to build this as a one factory connection. Okay. Yeah, so now that's what it wanted us to do. So I was a bit puzzled there why it was a two-way connection, but it's only a one-way, otherwise the ash will be going in and out and etc. as it said. In other words, you'll just burn the rubbish and they'll keep going back in and burning it again, so we don't want that. Right, now we've got to build technical services and it'll collect waste from the residential industrial building. So this is like the dustbin men, I suppose, that we need to pick up the rubbish and take it to where it needs to go. So let's click on maintenance here and technical services and place that in the outline. So let's zoom in again. Now this building, it wants us to open the technical service window and set the garbage destination to the dump near the incinerator. So, okay. Specify to replace a source building. So we have to not replace, but we have to specify the source building as the incinerator. There you go. So I think now it knows that it's got to take the stuff there. But we also have to get some vehicles. So this is the vehicle we need, the garbage container. Okay. And we also need a garbage truck. So I don't know what the difference is between the two. Perhaps, oh, that's large and got mixed waste and biological waste. And this is just, well, it's the same. So just wants us to buy two. Okay. And now it's not very efficient to have a garbage truck visit every building. So we'll build a container stand for citizens to use to put their garbage there. Note that the container stands or internal building containers can be overfilled with garbage, causing pollution. So, okay, so you're not going to go to every single house. They're going to go to pick a point. So let's close this off and pick a waste again and pick on stand for small garbage containers. And we'll place it there. All these people in the city, look. Okay. Now it wants us to check which buildings is it serving. So view garbage containers in range. Oh, why? Okay. Uh, oh, actually, it's filling up. Look as well. So view garbage containers in range. So I suppose this is the range picks it up. Okay. Let's build a stand for big containers near the food factory. So let's do the same thing, but this time we need big containers. Spin that around. So they're going to be the big containers, and they're the little containers. Okay, so there's even more to this. It's saying because the factory produces mainly bio waste, we need 3 containers for bio waste. Okay, so we wanted to have biological waste, 3 containers. Great. Okay, I have to remember that. So it tells you what type of big garbage containers we want to use it for. But this is a food factory, so that food factory produces bio waste, which is why we use biological waste, I suppose. So what else is it saying? We can extend the factory's internal garbage space via the factory connections. We will build a container trans, which is essentially a storage area for the garbage in form of containers so we can load it quickly. Because the distillery is the only factory that produces waste but does not consume it, we don't need to make the factory connection one way. So I presume that's the distillery. So it wants us to place a waste. Yep. There you go. So we put the waste there for the distillery. Okay, so yeah, same thing again. 1 container for bio waste. Okay. Cool. Okay, so now it's saying because it's a big garbage container, we need to load the garbage from there and bring it to the destination. So it's telling us to build a road depot and a road vehicle depot. And then we've got to click on here, buy a vehicle, show all, waste truck. And that one. I thought we already had one of these, mine. So a bit confused why we need 2. Okay. As we've separated the bio waste, let's make a dump for it to be able to load the garbage faster. Let's use a dump with a claw machine that can speed up the process. Okay. So dump with claw machine. Okay. And now we've got to open the window of the claw machine and set it to biological waste. Okay. So that's for biological waste. So this one then is for mixed waste, I suppose. Now let's go back to the distillery. So we've got to select the truck we just built. Double click. Oh shit. Double click. Add the first stop, which is going to be the distillery, and we are going to say it's biological waste. And what next? And select the newly built dump. So we've got to take the biological waste here. And then I suppose we click launch. There he is. Oh, hang on, I've got to do it here again. You've got to click on there and click on this. And go here and click on... Oh, mixed, okay. There you go. Okay. Now I've got to put the incinerator stuff here. Okay, probably have to go over this again in this tutorial because it's not that straightforward, is it? So, we'll go open the technical services window now and select bio waste destination and set it to the dump with the claw machine. So they're going to take it from there as well. Okay. I suppose these are automated then. So we've got to purchase another truck. Show all. waste truck and another big garbage container. And select. Okay, so now he's got to select this guy, go here, and where do we have to do? Select. Oh, he's going to go to the bio waste, and he's going to load fertilizer. I see. Okay. And send the truck to unload where? Ooh, what's this? At the farm. Oh, right, because the farm needs fertilizer. Okay, and then start. So they're taking the bio-waste from these factories, which is set containers up for, taking it there, and then they're going to transfer it to the farm. And then the mixed waste will go to this incinerator, I think. Okay. Now it's saying that we need to build a compositing plant near the storage where we collect bio-waste. So, okay, it wants us to build a... Whoops. Plant for compost, I suppose, there? I don't know. And then click on here. We have to buy what? Chemicals, okay. So let's buy some chemicals. And I suppose that's going to help it go into fertilizer. Okay, again, as the compound produces and consumes waste. So, to avoid anything, we need to spare one-way factory. And like we did before, it's only got to go one way. So, is that it? No, didn't like that one. It's got to be this way. There you go. It's got to go from the bio-waste into the compositing plant. Okay, that's it for this tutorial. So there's quite a bit to take in. You might have to go back and revisit that and have a look. I'm certainly will, but I got the general idea that there's different types of waste. Right, some of the waste can be reused, which is the bio-waste, which we dump here, and then it goes into this compositing plant, which then goes to the farm for fertilizer to help with crops. And then we got like waste, which we just incinerate, and that goes. I'm not sure about this one here. I have to go over it again. What happened here? But okay, so that's the waste tutorial. So we'll see you next time for the next tutorial. Bye bye.